to talk about a topic about the safety of Booktube and if it really is a safe space. I've been thinking about this video for the last few weeks because of something that happened to me, and I decided to go ahead and speak out after seeing Alan, that's Big Hard Books and Classics, seeing his video last night in which he was responding to some comments that someone made about him, the way he presents himself on Booktube, and you know, he took it as a personal attack, which rightfully so. Now, I am one of those people that prior to Booktube had a very minuscule social media presence. It's just never been one of my things. I just didn't want to put myself out there. But you know, I discovered Booktube and I go hard for my books, so I jumped right in. And it's been, for the most part, a very fun experience, and I'm glad that I did it. However, I am particular about what information that I put out about myself. People don't have to be involved in every aspect of my life, and that works for me. I just want to hit up some points. You know, I don't like long videos, okay? Now, when it comes to videos, we tend to show a lot of things, you know. We want to show it, you know. Hey, here we go, right? Now, I have seen addresses, I've seen phone numbers, I've seen full names. Just be aware of that information being shown to the masses, because this is the internet. The internet is a huge beast that is always there, okay? And not everybody has good intentions when it comes to the information that you are showing and how they may or may not utilize that. So that is something to be aware of. The little blackout screen can definitely be your friend. That also goes for the information that you reveal about yourself. I have said this in a previous video, but I have seen people reveal some very personal details about themselves. And keep in mind, once again, that this is for the masses, not just the small group that maybe you are talking to, like in a sprint or whatnot. Same things go for when people have their children on your channel. I do feel that children are a sensitive topic at times, but you know, I'm all for you do what's comfortable. Just be aware of what that means for their safety and their identity. Another part of safety is just protecting your psyche, okay? People tend to come for you on social media, okay? And this is books. I would think that talking about books would be one of the most safe space possible, and that is not true, okay? You have people within the book community and outside of the book community that feel free to come and say the most asinine things, whether it's in the comments or sometimes it could be like on a sprint. I had my safe space kind of taken away from me, and I had to take a step back because of a very personal comment that someone made about me to the masses as comic fodder. Okay? And I'm someone that can definitely take a joke. I can dish it out as well, but I also know when I'm being insulted. I have a few friends that have examples of their own, okay? So just watch out for your psyche. Same thing when it comes to the sexism and when it comes to the racism. I have definitely had both of those since joining Booktube, okay? So just protect your psyche. Just keep in mind that this is a fun hobby for most of us. It is not worth compromising yourself to clap back at some of these comments. I would also question how well do you know some of these people that you are communicating with, okay? Now, we are meeting as complete strangers, which is one of the things that I love about Booktube. I've met people from so many different walks of life, different parts of the world, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, but it takes time to get to know some of these people. So it's one of those things that when you are communicating, keep in mind that you don't always know exactly where that other person is coming from and in language. So I think you should steer on the side of caution and use what my mom has always said: know your audience. If you don't really know your audience, then just watch your comments. Unless you're one of those people that are active trolls, which, you know, it is what it is there. In that case, I think it's not worth my time and effort to respond to some of those things. So that's my spill when it comes to Booktube. So is this a safe space? I think at times it can be, and other times I think it gets violated and I have to take a step back. So luckily I have a lot of books at my disposal to get my head right, okay? So just watch out for yourself. Well, I'm going to go and figure out how long I gotta do this before I get a facelift. Bye, y'all.